Now, who's with us? Karl Rove is with us. A man who knows a thing or two about politics. I'm not sure whether he's a financial analyst, but what you're looking at, Karl, yes, you are. I know what we are looking at the Trump rally. And it's my contention that that stock market is rallying because of the hope of real growth and good profitability next year. That is in very sharp contrast to what Michelle Obama told Oprah Winfrey just the other day. Your comment, please.
Well, I think you're right that after the election, which most people expected Hillary Clinton to win, now the idea that we would have a tax cut, fiscal restraint, revise the tax code, get rid of a bunch of unnecessary regulations, green light projects to develop domestic energy, all of this contributed to an atmosphere of, things are going to be better, and that's reflected in the market. And markets tend to, I'm not the expert, but markets do tend to look ahead, and they're looking ahead and seeing good things. It's very important next year that the Republicans, led by their new president, deliver in the first 6 or 7 months of the year so that people get a sense this is actually going to happen. Because, look, all these things are hard to do. They're not easy to do, and it's going to take a lot more time than people tend to think. So early progress will help sustain this. As you said earlier, I love that phrase, animal spirits. It will sustain the confidence of the American people and the animal spirits of our job creators and wealth creators.
Karl, do you think that Donald Trump will do the same thing as Ronald Reagan back in 1980, which was the first thing you do is cut taxes big time? Is that Mr. Trump's plan? Because if it is, that's why this market is going up so much.
Yeah. Well, look, first of all, I think that in all likelihood, the first thing he's going to do is cut regulations, because he's going to be able to stop a bunch of regulations by withdrawing them. He's going to be able to modify some, which will take some time, and he's going to have a Congress that is going to use the Congressional Review Act to kill a bunch of regulations that Obama's attempted to get in the last 6 months. It will take time to cut taxes, because in all likelihood, with only 52 Republicans in the Senate, they're going to need to use reconciliation, the budget maneuver in essence, much like George W. Bush did in 2001. And that means that there are two shots at budget reconciliation. One is in the spring on the FY17 budget, the budget that we're now operating under. They're probably going to use that for Obamacare, which means that the second budget reconciliation, which is going to be in the fall for FY 2018, that's when they're going to have the bill ready to be covered by reconciliation to reform the tax code. So first thing is movement out of the box on regulation. Sure, you got to start repealing Obamacare, crafting the legislation to reform the tax code, but in reality, we're going to be able to get rid of Obamacare in the spring, reform the tax code in the fall.
Ooh, we didn't want you to say that, Karl. No, we didn't want that.
Sorry.
We wanted
I'm the truth teller.
We wanted a tax cut backdated to January the 1st, and you're telling
me
you can do that.
No. You can do that. No. That's what's going to happen. They will do that. I mean, we passed the 2001 tax cuts in June, and they were backdated to the 1st of the year. My suspicion is that whether it's July or August or September, that the budget reconciliation will be backdated to the 1st of January 2017. You got to be you'll be okay. All those sophisticated tax moves your accountant suggested to you for this year and early next year, Varney, they're going to be able to protect that vast sum of money that you have accumulated over the years when you moved to America.
Yeah. Okay, Rove, are you going to put your money where your mouth is? Will you put fresh money, your money, into the stock market now?
I already have.
Will you put more money in?
Well, I've got to wait to earn some money before I can put it in. But yes, I mean, I'm optimistic about it. Look, I think there'll be a point, and again, I'm not the market guy, but at some point there'll be a hiatus where this will stop and maybe see a slight decline. I'm going to be looking to buy on the dips. Okay,
well, here's what we want you to do, Karl. As soon as this interview is over, get off the set, call your broker, get on your iPad, and buy something. Buy a Dow 30 stock, particularly Microsoft.
I can't. I'm exhausted.
You've got to get me over 20,000 during my show.
I can't. I'd just be churning. I can't do it. Barney, I'm so sorry. I wish I could give you the Christmas present of my itsy-bitsy participation in the Varney 20,000, barrier break. But I exhausted my cash in July, August, and September when I invested money in the market then.
That's very disappointing, Carl. Very disappointing indeed. I've got ratings to worry about.
Varney, Stuart, I can't tell you how verklempt I am that I'm failing you. I'm failing you.
Verklempt. I love that word, actually. It's a real good one. Carl, you're all right. I don't care what they say. You're all right
Exactly.
in my book. We'll see you again soon.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
You
sir.
bet.
Thanks very much indeed.